YouTube, what's going down, guys? It's your boy Subconscious back with another video, man. I'm drinking some late night coffee, man. Cheers. Had some downloads that I had to get off my chest, bro. You know what I mean? Come out here and fire off some videos for you guys, bro. You feel me? Hope you guys are having a good day, bro. As always, hope this video finds you guys at a good spot in your day. As always, man. Let's get right into it. The title for this one, you guys, is it's gonna be about what happens, once we can access our higher self. And this happens, when we go on semen retention, guys. When you have God in your life, when you have some kind of a spiritual practice going in your life, you're gonna end up finding your higher self. Getting in touch with your spirit. Not living in the flesh, right? Operating in the spirit. More often. I know it's hard to do it all the time, as always, you know what I mean? That's just our nature, and it's the place that we live in, you know what I mean? The place, this planet that we live on is full of low vibrational stuff, you know what I mean? It's very hard to avoid operating in the flesh, 100%. It happens sometimes, but the thing that we can do, you guys, is learn to protect our energy as much as we can. A lot of people talk about this a lot. I've made other videos on this a lot, but guys, this happened to me tonight, bro. 4th of July, man. 4th of July. This is a perfect example. I had my couple of my roommates, what I'm saying, they invited me to go to this park or something like that. Or I knew what was going on. 4th of July. They basically said it was, a huge crowd of people. There's like hard to get parking. Everybody's gonna be like drinking, Bro, I already knew what time it was, and I know you guys already know what time it is. That sounds like some low vibrational stuff to me. My old self would have been like, oh yeah, let's go. Let's, 4th of July, let's go see some fireworks, you know what I mean? But, guys, everything is different as the fireworks start going off. Everything's different, bro. Like, when you go on SR, I know that you guys can relate, but you see everything differently. You know what I mean? And you see everything in a spiritual way. It's to me, I was proud of myself because there was a part of me that wanted to go, just to appease my roommates and stuff like that. But deep down in my soul, I knew what was going to be going on, so I didn't go, right? So I made the decision to stand firm on it and just say, hey, I don't feel like going. And you don't have to give people reasons. You don't have to give people reasons as to why you're protecting your energy. It's between you and God, and it's between how you feel. Why do you have to appease to anybody else? You should be able to stand on whatever it is that you want to do, bro. You know what I mean? And not feel bad about it. If they're upset, that's on them, right? You're just living your life. You're doing what you need to do to keep your peace, right? So that was a concept that I didn't really get down, bro, until like recently. SR really got me into that habit, you guys, to where I'm able to protect my energy more. And tonight was just a great example, because I was able to just stand on that. And, most people, it's like, oh, it's all mind tricks, bro. It's a holiday, 4th of July, blah, blah, blah. You gotta go, see the fireworks. You gotta go do this, be social and stuff. No, you don't, bro. If you don't feel like that's something that you want to do in your spirit, you don't have to go to these things, bro. You don't have to go to these parties, that your coworkers invite you to. You don't have to go to these kickbacks to where, whoever it is, they're smoking, drinking, whatever it is, guys. Going out at night to where you might start feeling lustful, to where you might start wanting to, meet up with some girl and do some casual smash. You guys know what happens, when we subject ourselves to certain environments. So guys, once we access our higher self, we need to protect this, bro. We really need to protect and cultivate. The thing I like to say is, tap in with your higher self to get to our highest self. It's always going to be a work in progress, is what I've realized. Once you find once you find your higher self, you guys, and once you start living by spiritual principles, getting into your spiritual practice, putting God first, on semen retention, all this stuff that we talk about, guys, it's a learning process, like that. It's basically like that's step one, right? Is finding your higher self, and then it's a process of, continuing to go within, on a daily basis. It's like I said, that's step one, is finding your higher self. So once we get there, you guys, and if you've gotten there, now it's on you to protect that. Now what's good for you, different activities, use what I just spoke about, as an example. If you have, your discernment is a lot better, right? And you can see things for how they are. Start standing on protecting your energy, bro. Start standing on staying home when you know that it's there's nothing out there for you. You know what I mean? Different activities with different people. If you know that certain people have weird energy, cut them off, right? There's so many different types of things that could happen in this world, bro. A lot of people are, unfortunately, guys, the state of the world, a lot of people aren't doing the type of work that you are, going on semen retention, putting God first, living by spiritual principles, having a spiritual practice in general. A lot of these people aren't doing that. They're just out here kind of empty vessels, as me and Martin like to say. A lot of people are just NPC mode to where, and I deal with it a lot, bro. Some of my new coworkers are like this too. You start to interact with people. It's like, these people are good people, but you can tell they don't have a spiritual connection. The way they speak is very robotic, and they're just very bland. You know what I mean? And I'm trying not to speak like that, be judgmental, but it just is what it is, guys. If you don't have a connection with God, you don't have any type of spiritual strength or spiritual practice, that's how you're going to end up. You're not going to have much flavor. You know what I'm saying? I was talking with my boy Martin the other day, but it's like that sauce, right? We all have our own special, unique sauce, but tapping in with God and tapping into a spiritual source is what allows us to feel comfortable to let that sauce out, to let that special flavor that we all have out, so you can be yourself. You can be authentic. Show up for life and be authentic. Don't be afraid. Don't turn into a robot, bro, because you're scared of what other people might think of you. You know what I mean? So where you're just going along with all the trends. You're wearing all the same clothes that everybody likes to wear. Speaking that's what I've noticed, is there's a lot of people that are good people in the world, but they're very, robotic. And it's just, that's not a good look, bro. You want to be authentic, be yourself. As far as we know, we only have one life in this body, in this meat suit. So might as well be as authentic as possible, right? So, guys, once we access our higher self, we need to protect it. It's very important, bro. Narcissists, are going to end up being attracted to us, guys, on this journey. That's one of the downsides of going on semen retention and being full of this light and being a bright light in the world, is that narcissists and energy vampires are going to try to, they're going to be attracted to you, bro. Narcissists are attracted to people that are bright. It's like bugs. It's like there's some right here, right above me. Bugs are attracted to the light. You know what I mean? And they go to the light, and it's like flies all around you. You got to just swat them out the way, because they're going to do nothing but drain you, bro. These energy vampires, they're just going to try to drain you, all right? So it's another thing that you need to protect yourself from. Different people that might come into your life that you feel the energy is just off, and you feel that in your gut. If you feel anything, you got to trust your gut, especially with people and their energy. Got to learn how to navigate that with people, because I've had that a lot in my life, to where I'll have people, in my life, and they basically, it ended up really bad, bro, because I feel like I could trust them, and I'm not listening to my gut. You don't listen to your gut, and you allow them to, spend too much time around your life, and then it ends up just being a toxic relationship with these people, right? So listen to your discernment, guys. It's crazy, man. Sometimes you just got to be a loner, bro. Once you access that higher self, you have to protect it, bro. You don't want to lose it, man, because your old self, you weren't protecting anything, bro. You're just out here just throwing yourself into the grinder, right? With all these different people, hanging out with all these different type of women, hanging out with whoever, to look cool. So you have all these friends. Nah, bro, that is not how you elevates in life. You know, elevation comes from isolation. You know, finding your higher self, tapping into your mission, tapping in with God, and then elevating from there. You know, it's not all about how many friends you have, bro, in life. It's not about how many people you know and all this crazy stuff. You know what I mean? It's about connecting with God, connecting with yourself, figuring out your mission, dialing into that, bro. Dialing into your higher self, bro, so you can get to your highest self. You know what I'm saying? So this video was kind of all over the place, bro, but you know, that's basically the message, man. Is what, you know, that's what happened to me tonight. Is I was gonna end up going to this park with all these people, you know, getting drunk and screaming, fireworks, all this loud energy, and my spirit, you know, warned me of that and told me not to go, you guys. So I just chilled at home. You know, there's some fireworks around. You know, I didn't need to go to some low vibrational environment in order to see or hear fireworks, you know, on 4th of July, when, you know, holidays are a whole different, you know, rabbit hole that we don't need to go down. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. But you know, this is a good example, and hopefully you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and you guys can apply this in your own life. All right, guys. Once you access your higher self, learn how to protect it and keep it protected. Value that stuff, because that is a very valuable point in your life, you know, to reach, to access that higher self. So now it's about you and God and your mission, bro. You know, got to stop getting validation from people and get our validation from God, bro. That's what it's all about. So, all right, y'all. Much love. Hopefully, y'all learned something from this, as always. And I will tap it with you guys later, man. Hopefully, y'all are staying strong. All right, guys. Peace.